Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about growing your edges back after protective styling. A lot of times we can do protective styling and it can cause damage to our edges, so then we got to do something to get them back. So I'm going to talk about that in this video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, that way when I do any hair, makeup, beauty, skincare videos, you won't miss out on them. And also hit the like button if you like this video, so I'll know what kind of videos I should be making more of here on my channel. So let's talk about growing your edges back. So as you can see, my edges are curly and all over the place because the first step to growing your edges back after a protective style that may have caused damage to them is leaving them alone. I know that we can be very anxious about wanting to lay baby hairs and get the gel and do the little squigglies, but gel can be drying, which can contribute to even more breakage. So after you get a style like braids, which I just took my braids out 2 or 3 weeks ago, you want to have a period where you just let the edges live their life, breathe, and you're contributing moisture to them instead of manipulating them and doing things that could dry them out, because that's going to cause more breakage. Another thing you want to do is use products that are specifically targeted to growing back that area. So my favorite is Organic Root Stimulators Hair Restore Fertilizing Temple Balm. I've been using this stuff for years. I've made a lot of bad hair decisions over the course of the years. Have had all my edges gone, some edges over here, no edges over here. And in order to grow my edges back, every time I use this stuff, I've tried the other brands, Dr. Miracles, Miracle Drops, Wild Grow, and a lot of them either caused me to have acne or they were super runny and I had to make sure they didn't get in my eyes. But with this is a balm. So here, let me open it up. It is a balmy substance, so it doesn't move, doesn't get in your eye. If you suffer from acne prone skin, you don't have to worry about it migrating onto your forehead and giving you forehead bumps, which a lot of the other products do. So it's really good for growing your edges back, and it's going to be my first recommendation. If you can only do one thing from this video because of time, money, resources, whatever, just get this and put it on your edges every morning, every night, and then stop 4 days before a chemical process and 4 days after the chemical process. Don't use this, but this is the must do from this video. So I have another full video on how to grow your edges back that's just focused on like kind of this product, so I will put it in the description box below. But this is where you want to start when you're trying to regrow your hair after regrow your edges after a protective style. So you got the edge balm, so that's the first thing. Another thing you're going to want to do is deep condition your hair. So you're going to wash it, cleanse it, get all the dirt out of it, especially because you removed that protective style, and then you're going to want a really good deep conditioner. So here I have Pattern's Intense Conditioner for tight textures, extreme moisture and restoration. So I do not have a tight texture. As you can see from my leave out, I have a relaxer, but this conditioner has so much moisture and so much hair rebuilding, restoration, feels soft, easy to manipulate, don't lose a lot of hair when you detangle magic, that I always get this one, even though I technically don't have a tight texture. I mean, technically I do have a tight texture at my roots, because like, and a tight texture when my new hair grows back, but for the most part most of my hair is relaxed. But this stuff always brings my hair back to life after I get braids. Your hair takes so much wear and tear after being braided up, especially if they have to tuck it, because your braiding hair is a different color from your real hair, and to make it blend, and you don't want no pokey things sticking out. So you really, your hair took a lot of abuse, even though it was protected, but you really want to have a deep moisturizing conditioner after you take your braids out. I do not think a protein deep conditioner is the best to do immediately after you take your braids out. Yes, your hair does need more strength, but sometimes adding that protein and there's no moisture in the hair can make your hair crunchy and break off. So that's why I always recommend doing a moisture deep condition first, for that first wash after you take your braids out, and then the next wash you want to do protein. But this is the deep conditioner I love, Pattern Beauty Intense Conditioner. Even if you do not have a tight texture, this is the best one for after protective styles. So next you want to use the best leave-in conditioners. So let me grab them and come back. Okay, so let's talk leave-in conditioners, right? So you're going to want to have two. You're going to have a liquid leave-in conditioner that's going to kind of mimic like water, except with those moisture-loving chemicals to make your hair want to draw in the moisture. And this one actually starts off as 2 separate colors. You shake it up and then it becomes like this yellow color. So first what I do is I spray this all over my hair, but I really take extra care to cover my eyes and my forehead and really get into spraying the edges of my hair to make sure that they get the same moisture and treatment from this leave-in conditioner. This is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. No petroleum oil, no mineral oil, and no drying alcohols. So because it doesn't have any of those ingredients, I find it's really key in trying to grow back my edges after these protective styles. So I'm about 2 weeks out of, not 2 weeks, I'm 4 weeks out of my braids and doing this regimen. And as you can see, there's like the beginnings of the new hair that's growing, like all these little curlies, because they all broke off from the braid. So you probably, if you see my videos from a couple weeks back, you'll see that I had the Fulani braids where it's like the cornrows in the front and box braids in the back. And because I was, of course, pulling them up, pulling them down at the pool, all the braids on top of my head, it does cause a lot of pulling, which does cause your edges sometimes to break off. So, but from doing that, my little treatment so far with the products in this video, you can see they're already growing back. So, I'm hopeful that as soon as I continue this process, this little patch right here is going to fill in. But yeah, so when I wash my hair, after I dry it with a t-shirt, not a towel, and spray this all over my edges. Then the next conditioner leave-in I go in with is the silicone mix Brillo. It's in Spanish, y'all. Bamboo extract and vitamin enriched Nutritive leave-in. Love this stuff. I use this all the time for my hair, but I especially love it when I'm trying to grow my edges back, because I can just like put an extra squirt and like lather it around the edges just to make sure they have that extra moisture and are going to be ready and set for the next step, which is the air dry of my hair. So and this makes it a lot more manageable to detangle and blow dry, especially when I'm letting it air dry, because it doesn't have the benefit of like the heat from the blow dryer straightening it and making it more manageable. So this really helps with the air drying process and just keeping the overall integrity of my hair. So again, those are the things that I use in terms of when I'm trying to grow back my edges after braids or a protective style. As you can see right now, I'm in another quote-unquote protective style with the U-part wig, but this is less protective because I definitely manipulate my hair every day, so protective kind of, but not really. So definitely take these steps, take care of your hair. Yes, we can always add extra hair, but you want to make sure that you have some hair to add the extra to. So that is why you want to take all of these steps after you do take out your braids to make sure you're bringing hair back to life, and so you can get braids again, or maybe not, but whatever you want to do, take care of what you got. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.